Alright, so Mortal Kombat. Before we go any further, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will wait. So, Mortal Kombat, this movie, I'll say what I liked. Visual effects, fight scenes, and character design. Those three things were good. I take that back. Excellent. The fight scenes were excellent. And there was a lot of callbacks to the original game. I'm talking fatalities, special moves, moves from the games, moves from the other movie. Really good callbacks. Really enjoyable movie. Now, let's talk about what I hated. Hated Sonya Blade. Hated her. Did not feel like Sonya at all, bro. There was no Sonya feeling at all. Like, there's nothing that she said that made me believe that she was Sonya. She felt like somebody who was cosplaying as Sonya in the movie. Like, somebody wandered on set and it was like, oh, you look like her. Do me a favor. Say these lines and do these action scenes. And like I said, the action was good. But her talking as Sonya, I was like, that's not, this ain't it. This will not be, nah. I don't buy it. I don't like that everybody had superpowers. It was stupid. Like, the reason why Mortal Kombat was so interesting is because it's a bunch of different people who have no real similarities except for being human beings coming together and fighting to the death, right? The fact that Kano had a laser beam because he got mad was cheap. That shit was stupid. Kano has a laser eye because half of his face is metal. It works. It's cybernetics or some science, I don't know. It works because that's a part of the original story. New thing about him getting mad and he can shoot a laser beam out his eyes, and Liu Kang had to get really focused and depressed because Scorpion or some, I don't know. Whoever wrote that, you didn't have to write that. There was no need for that at all. You could have just kept to the original story. Yeah, I'm Stryker because that nigga wasn't in the movie. Why wasn't Stryker in the movie? I don't know, my nigga. There was a lot of people that wasn't here and a lot of niggas that didn't need to be here, but we gonna talk about that in a second. Now, what else was stupid about this? Oh yeah, so Jax getting his arms, his metal arms, was like one-to-one right out of every story that I've ever seen for Jax losing his arms. Sub-Zero comes through, Sub-Zero's wildin'. By the way, Sub-Zero was fire in this movie. He was like probably one of the best on-screen characters the entire time that you see him. And I don't know how to really say this nicely. Jax getting his new arms was just stupid. It was just ass hat stupid. He has these weak cybernetics that look like just look like this, bro. It was like this big. They get their ass whooped by fake Shang Tsung, because I don't know who that nigga was. That was not Shang Tsung. That nigga looked crazy. He looked like he had a wig on from like White Plains Road or some shit. It looked stupid. That was not it. This nigga looked crazy. After they get their ass whooped, now Sonya's underneath a rock. This nigga needs to pick it up. He goes to pick it up, and then he gets mad. Of course, everybody gets mad. Everybody's like the Hulk and mad, and suddenly the cybernetics evolve into some newer version type shit. It made no sense. Yes, the story is stupid. It's not stupid. Yes, the story is outlandish, but at the same time, certain things were just kind of, it made sense as to why it was happening. Getting mad and making technology evolve. Where was that when this nigga got his arms ripped off, bro? If you could control technology, my nigga, where was that the whole time? Oh, because y'all didn't think about that, dumbass. What else about this movie got me really tight besides Sonya's terrible acting and the cheesy ass line delivery? Bro, this nigga Kung Lao cut some woman in half, right? And after doing so, this nigga is like, I don't know why he, flawless victory. Bro, you gonna say it? Nobody else watching on the side would say that to you? Or say, damn, bro, flawless victory? That would have been funnier. And speaking of funny, none of these niggas was funny, bro. None of these niggas was funny. You know what was the funniest thing in the whole movie? Kano. Kano, funniest thing in the whole movie. I get that maybe, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe this movie was supposed to be like part one and setting up the story for all the characters as we know them. Because if Sonya comes back with that terrible ass acting, bro, it's over for y'all niggas. This shit is clipped. Fight scene or not, bro, eventually people are gonna start to fast forward past it. Like, there was a scene where she's fighting against Kano, and I'm like, oh, that was pretty badass. And then she goes to talk, and I'm just like, that don't sound like Sonya. Because Sonya, not her tone, but the words that she would say is what makes Sonya so badass. Sonya doesn't have to fight you. Half the time in the video game, Sonya would just say some slick and you looking at her like, I even got a good comeback right now. I'm gonna just hold this L, but I'm gonna whoop your ass later. That's how cool Sonya was. That's why her and Johnny Cage was such a beautiful match made in heaven, because Johnny didn't know when to shut up, and she knew how to shut him up. And she never had to raise a fist. But in this one, she has to hit everything. What happened to just being good with your words, my nigga? Like, half the fight scene, she's over here getting dealt with by Kane. Oh my God. Bro, I don't do a star system. I don't like doing star systems because I feel like it lessens the value of the movie. But when y'all niggas release bullshit like this, bro, I'm gonna do what I want, all right? 5 stars, I was gonna give it a 3 because it was an average movie. It wasn't bad, it wasn't terrible. But I edged it and gave it a 3.5 because the fight scenes and the visual effects and the sound design was amazing. So for that reason, it gets a 3.5 out of 5. Watch this again? No, I'm absolutely not watching this again. The only way you're gonna see me to watch this movie is unless I'm falling asleep to it. I'm not watching this movie again from start to finish. I refuse to invest this much time into it. I'm not doing it. I'll watch the fight scenes out of context on YouTube when people upload it, but I'm not watching it twice. Watch part 2 if they ever get greenlit. I don't know if they got greenlit to make it, but if they get greenlit for part 2, I'll watch part 2. But I'm not watching this twice. This was trash, bro. For me, the reason why a movie can be considered trash is story, not acting alone, or, you know, fighting. The fighting was good. Fighting was alright. Last thing, damn, I'm talking more than I did in the last version of this video. The one thing that I can say I did not like, I don't like plot details that don't come up later. And if they do come up, it's like, you guys could have done it way better than this. The main character is a direct descendant of Hanzo Hasashi. They foreshadowed it the entire time, which was good consistency. What would have been a stronger message is when Raiden took the daughter, who it actually was, instead of them saying it's a bloodline bullshit, you could have said Raiden took her to another realm where they would age slowly, or if they brought her back to... No, Raiden's the God of Thunder. This nigga can do a lot more than that. You could have made it that she ages slow as hell, and that, you know, she would be able to avenge her dad. Because Raiden in this movie was a... I hated this nigga. This was nothing like Raiden. Chosen members of... By the way, it's 4. That's stupid. Off rip. There's no reason why it's only 4 of these niggas. You're the defenders of Earthrealm should not be 4 niggas that have to have a tattoo that says, oh, guess what, I'm part of the squad. Y'all niggas should let me fight. That's not how that should work. Yo, Raiden, like you did in the original game, you, and you. Y'all niggas know how to fight? Y'all can fight, right? I bet. We gotta go fight in this tournament to defend Earthrealm. Cool? All right, we out. Let's go. Don't about, oh yeah, you gotta have the mark, and somebody had it, so then Kano killed this person. Now they got it. Like it transfers over. Magic powers and transferring tattoos. That's the best y'all niggas could come up with. They tell me that a game that has 11 versions, Mortal Kombat 11 is the latest one, and you niggas up the story. How? Really expecting to see a Mortal Kombat tournament. I really was. There was no Mortal Kombat tournament. It wasn't like how it was in Mortal Kombat 9, where everyone's standing off to the side and then there's combat going back and forth, and that you have Cyber Lin Kuei. None of that shit happened in this movie. None of it. I'm gonna hope this was the intro. Because if this was supposed to be like a world setup and I'm supposed to be invested in all these characters, I don't give a shit about none of them. Not a single person in that movie do I care about. Nobody. Except Scorpion. And that's because his story is tragic. But that's what I thought. Comment below. Did you guys like this movie? I thought it was good. I thought it was valid. I thought it was straight. I thought it was trash. Whatever y'all thought, comment that down below, because I will not be watching this again. I refuse. I will wipe my ass with sandpaper before I watch this dumb twice. I'm not doing it, bro. Comment down below what you guys think. Let me know. I always appreciate all the love and support. Got more stuff coming through for you guys soon. At least I think so. I don't know. Whatever's... Oh, there's another movie that's coming out next week. What's that called? Some Tom Clancy movie, and they got Killmonger. I mean, Michael B. Jordan. He's in that. Watch that for y'all and let y'all know what I think about it. But yeah, there's that movie. There's a few other ones. Oh, the Fast and Furious anime, manga movie. That shit is an anime, bro. This nigga Dom is out here stomping on concrete and collapsing parking garages, and niggas are going to space. So yeah, I'm gonna check that one for y'all too. As always, guys, I love and appreciate all the support. Doses.